Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle. And don't worry, we will be getting to our three-way comparison in just a second. Before we do, I have to show you guys the amount of beef that Carlos Thomas Jr. has put on from the NPC Nationals 2021, where he got his pro card, till now. This is a recent guest posing. He looks absolutely huge. And we are just a little over a week away from the Texas Pro, where this gentleman will be facing off against Hunter Labrada and Andrew Jacked. And you guys have requested this for your You Pick Tuesday winning video, and get it up to 500 likes. I will do all of the other requests, but let's not waste any more time. This is a late one as is, but I wanted to spend an extra little bit amount of time on this one. We will also be looking at their more recent versions, all compared, but this is an on stage, and like you've seen, Thomas is gonna be so much bigger in this front double, and as is, I would give it to him over Hunter. Actually, Andrew Jacked I'd probably give an edge, so let's just scooch him over into the center. Yeah, I think the midsection is gonna be enough. And that would be the same thing said for Thomas Carlos Jr. over Hunter Labrada. And the arms. I mean, the guy's arms are huge. Now, here's the fun part. This is what we may see at the Texas Pro. And like I said, just a little over a week. Look at the size of Carlos Thomas now. Now, of course, camera angles, Andrew Jacked. It's at a bad angle. He's probably depleted. Same thing with Hunter Labrada. It's not really fair. It's a guest posing, but this is fun. We want to see this. Now, food for thought. Andrew Jacked, his biceps, they look 3 times as large. I can't get over Carlos Thomas. Carlos, if he looks as cartoonish as he really does here, with that midsection, he could give Andrew Jacked a run for his money. His legs are impossibly thick. But what excites me the most is his midsection is tiny. Usually a great big bulky giant muscular physique. Usually reserved for a big midsection, but not Carlos. Here's the front lat spread, and I just put Andrew Jacked in the center because he is going to win this shot, hands down. I think it is maybe going to be his show. That's 2 shots, though, guys. Do not get ahead of yourself. 2 shots does not win a bodybuilding competition. Now, between Carlos and Hunter, I gotta say, Carlos's his wheels need a little bit more thickness. Wouldn't you guys suggest? So let's have a look at their most recent versions. Carlos, what have you gone and did? Your legs are like tree trunks, man. How did you do it? How did you do it? Now, I understand. The camera angle is pretty low for Carlos. Pretty high for Hunter, making his upper body look bigger and legs look smaller and so on and so forth and whatnot. But here's the argument. But still, Carlos looks like a cartoon. He looks like a freak of nature. Look at this. It's going to be exciting. Is it not? I'm gonna wager to say his wheels are gonna be the biggest out of these 3. Maybe not if you put a tape measure around them. Obviously, if your guy's 6'1", his wheels are gonna look bigger. And I don't want you to get on my case about sizing. I looked at Andrew Jacked and Hunter Labrada in the front lat spread, and Andrew holds his head back. He leans back. Actually, probably even a little shorter compared to Hunter. But I know how you guys get mad. Here's the side chest development. And Carlos Thomas, even back at the NPC, was a monster. Did I make him too tall, maybe? He sits down. I can hear you guys. But Mark's Max Muscle, what are you doing with sizing? It's difficult. They don't, they're not exactly the same height as they are throughout the shots. I think I could have made Carlos maybe even shorter, but maybe not. If he's really this big compared to these 2 dudes, I would give him the side shot, based on the just unbelievable dominance in the lower half. And this is back then. What about now? What a about now? Oh, man. Oh, man. And this is a different angle, or a different side, I should say, for Hunter Labrada. And Andrew Jacked, I'm not picking on him. It was actually hard to get a good screenshot of him hitting a good side chest when he was running through his shots. And I'm sure he just got done a workout. He wasn't all pumped up like Carlos is. But here's that argument again. But still, look at how impossibly huge Carlos is. This is going to be, if he beats both of these guys at this event, it's going to turn your top 10, your top 5 at the Olympia. It's going to turn your top 5 upside down. Inject this big horse into the top 5 at the Olympia. Or even top 10 would be great. Side tricep. Now, I don't like the way Carlos is hitting this, and that's no knock on his physique. It's just a simple matter of cocking the shoulder back, the chest, stick the big man's chest. I like Hunter's. I like the way he's hitting it. Andrew Jacked, his far leg's pretty much straight. Holding it straight. He's a tower of power. Sheer power. Sheer power. But still, you can see Carlos has a meat. He just needs to hang that meat a little bit different. The hanging hamstring. Now let's have a look at them now. And I think this is Hunter's pose. I think this is his best pose. His upper body looks very dominant. And from the side, his wheels are good. Poor Andrew Jacked. He wasn't really snapping and holding the shot very good. So this is not representatory, or not a good representation of his side tricep. I'm not picking on him. I mean, he's decent in this shot for sure. Now, Carlos might not be as impressed with this as the side chest, but it's a bad angle. There's still possibilities. That lag. Look at it. Is it even a lag? Looks like a big ham hock. It just looks fake. Can't wait to see them on stage together. Let's have a look at the back. And here is where the Carlos Thomas bus eases on the brakes. With all due respect, and also with all due respect to you Hunter haters, I know you guys don't want to hear any good points about this dude. His back is good, guys. Carlos has the weaker back of the three, for sure. Trap separation, lats. Just nothing doing. Now, Hunter, the upper half is good. Lower half for Andrew Jacked. He's taller. It's displayed. It's just a different back altogether. It's going to depend on who's the most complete package. And Hunter appears to be a more complete package. You look at the lower half, and calves included. Yeah, and I know you Jacked fans don't want to hear that. Here's now, and before I hear the comments, but Mark's Max Muscle. Hi, I'm Bob. Nobody ever knew what that was from, eh? Interesting. This is a bad picture of Hunter, or of Jacked. Bad angle altogether. He's not even flexing. His back lat spread is going to be a whole lot better than this. I hope. But if this is what it looks like, Hunter Labrada is going to dominate. Now, Carlos, his back is a lot better, judging off this picture here, which I will link you to in the description, the Instagram page where I got them from. Bodybuilders Without Borders. Awesome Instagram page. But yeah, this is it's gonna be a fact of the matter is where Carlos, he's gonna need to show more improvement on that back. Here's the rear double, and you can see right out of the chute, guys. And I'm upset about it, but I have to call it like it is. Can't lie. Just because Carlos is one of my new favorites. I like this guy. He's awesome. Cool dude. I'm sure he's respectful enough to respect my opinion on this. Hunter, not as good as his rear lat spread, I'll tell you that right now. The lats themselves, it's a more complete package for Andrew Jacked this time. Hunter's upper body seems to be tilted over to the right. To the right, to the right, where the hips go, to the left, to the left. Can you see what I mean? Maybe you don't see what I'm sing, Here's the abs and thigh. The abs and thigh, I don't know why. But Hunter Labrada never really hit a good shot. Carlos, I made him too tall. So yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Abs, it is a definite situation where Andrew Jacked is going to win this. He's going to win this entire matchup. Maybe because of the abs. It's the centerpiece. It is what you draw the entire physique from. Aesthetics, things of that nature, totally based on the midsection. Yeah. Most muscular. Now see, you can see I made that abs and thigh. I massaged it. But I'm sorry. A little bit later. When it's later, the videos, they somewhat suffer, but I spent a long time getting all these different shots together, so I'm sure you will enjoy it. I'm sure you will appreciate it as well. Hunter finishing strong, I would suggest. And Andrew Jacked also. I think the two senior members of this RFBB threesome are showing their strengths against Carlos. But don't get ahead of yourself, guys. Carlos is boom, or just boom, if that's what you prefer. He is about 20 pounds heavier. Looks like maybe a little layer of water. Obviously, he's, like I said, as of this footage here, he's a couple weeks out. So yeah, he can get drier. He could get drier than he was at the NPC and still be 20 pounds heavier by the looks of this. It's gotta be fake. Is this fake? Hey, if you're getting accused of being fake and you're really that size, it's a compliment. I mean, he's dwarfing, and I mean dwarfing both of the other guys in the wheel department. Hunter looks strong, looks good. And as far as, I threw the Andrew Jacked ones in, guys. But as far as the prep pictures for the the Texas Pro, these pictures are not representatory of his on-stage physique. So take it for what it is, guys. Just a fun comparison. The on-stage ones might be a better matchup. But realistically, guys, Carlos is a friggin' monster. Can't wait. Back is going to be a decider. Like I said, guys, it's going to be Hunter battling Andrew Jacked for sure for those back shots. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Carlos can win every other shot, which is possible, except for maybe the abs and thigh, whatever. He could win. He could play second. I think it's going to be Andrew Jacked, and they're probably going to give second to Hunter. Hopefully, Carlos gets into that first call-out situation. Hit thumbs up on the video. That's who you pick. Day video. Have a great one.